basically was me, the two guys, and her. We're in the living room, and we're just kind of chatting. Oh, what are you doing? Where are you going? Whatever, Everybody's trying to get to know each other. She goes, I'm going to the caves tomorrow. And the guys were like, caves? What? She goes, yeah, there's these, like, beautiful caves that have these, I don't know what they're called. They look like mounts of crystals or stuff like that from the waters. I don't know what it was, but she goes, yeah, it's a cave tour. It's like this whole thing, She goes, I rented a car just to go to this. I got 3 days off, or I think a couple, I don't know. She goes, so her whole thing was, I think she drove from Washington, if I remember right, just to go to the cave tour. So the guys were intrigued. I was like, oh, that's cool, but I was like budget. Like, when I say budget, man, I mean like budget hard. Like, I mean, I was living off of like $3 for food a day. That's if I couldn't find food to cook. I mean, I was like budgeting hard. So I'm in Oregon, man. It's so beautiful here. Beautiful trees. The weather. So where was I? So I wasn't going to pay for the tour, but I was like, hell yeah, I'll fucking go, go check it out. And I was like, I'll just probably hang out outside if it's cool with everybody. They're like, yeah, you can do whatever. It's like up in the mountains or whatever. So she's like, look, I got this car. It fits 4. There's 3 of you guys. Why don't we all drive in my car? I'll drive you guys. You don't even have to pay for fuel. I think she had some money, like she was just wanting she just really had a thing for these caves, and she really wanted to check it out. So so she's like, look, if you guys want to come, just pay for entrance. I'll take care of the travel. I'll take care of the fuel and all that stuff. We're like, cool. So we said, you know what? And afterwards, we'll cook you dinner. So we ended up booking another night at that hostel with the plan to go the next day to the caves. Now, keep in mind, again, this is before cell phones and digital maps and all these other very, very nice, beautiful machinery that I absolutely love and use all the time, everywhere, all the countries. Yeah, it's like, dude, Google Maps, oh my God, in China, yeah, I was like, that was very handy. So the next day comes, we get up and we go with her. We get up and we go. We had a little traffic here. So again, no map, paper maps, right? She's like, I'm not exactly sure where this thing is at, so we just kind of have to find it and stuff. So again, the 3 of us were just like, whatever, let's go, man. Cool with me, cool with you, So hold on, sorry, some traffic here. Got to gear down. We're on a downgrade, 6 degree downgrade, and it's 1 lane, full traffic. Looks like they're doing some work or something. Something over the rainbow. Ooh, coming down on the valley. Wow, this is beautiful, people. Beautiful. Okay. So we get in the car and we're out. we kind of, I want to say got lost, but more like didn't realize how to get there more directly, which was cool. It was a beautiful drive in the mountains. And so we finally got there. Yeah, they're doing some construction. Looks like they're beefing up the side rail guards foundation. We got to the caves. All right, gearing up. Looks like traffic is loosening. Nope, we're locked all the way down. All right, gearing down to second gear and traffic. All right, let's go all the way to 1. Okay, so wow, just to have carved out of these mountains what we had to have carved out to make roads is amazing. You know what? I can just pull over and let these guys, the truckers. Oh, we're breaking loose here in a second. Okay, so so we got to the cave, and I told the guys, okay, you guys great, have fun. I'll hang out, just walk around, whatever. They're like, you sure? I go, yeah. They're like, we'll pay. I go, no. I just want to stay in that mindset of like traveler, So they go in, and I start walking around, and I find this restaurant. And I go, okay, let me just pop in there, maybe have some free crackers or bread or something. That's how hardcore I was fucking traveling, Fucking, you want to talk about hard fucking core, saving money, budgeting like a mother. You want to talk about, So, I go through the restaurant. The restaurant was closed. It's going to cut loose here in a minute. The signal lane's going to open back up to double. And we still got to keep low. Alright. Runaway trucks, 1 mile. Woo! Don't do that. Too fast on the second gear. Geared up my motor. So they go inside. I walk around, and this restaurant was literally over the cliff on a platform. Oh man, it was so beautiful. I walked around. There was literally nobody in that restaurant, but the doors were open. I walked around, and I found a couple of bottles of wine. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Totally horrible. Sin, bad. I took the wines. I know, I'm a sinner. I'm a horrible. You know what? I should find that place and go back. Return some wines. So, So I got the 2 bottles of wine. They come out after, a couple of hours or whatever, and we just jump inside and we take off. I didn't tell them about the wines. Sorry, gearing down. I just want to focus on the drive here for a second. Okay, so Oregon, we get to we're on our way back. So we're like, okay, let's stop at a grocery store on the way back, and we'll pick up some food, and we'll cook you some food. We just did, typical pasta, meat sauce. We got a slow trucker, come on down, trucker, come on down, locomotion, tractor fuel, that's what we're talking about, now tractor row. So, Alright, this guy looks like he's trying to pull it all the way over. No. Alright, he's good. We're good. Trying to pop the brakes a little bit. There we go. And we're past, changing lanes, and we should be good to go. Alright, so we're heading back. The guys, we all pitched in some money, bought the stuff, and then they got some beer. And then when we came back, I go, oh yeah, I got a couple of bottles of wine. They're like, oh cool. They're like, nobody said nothing. Ended up, nobody drank the wine but me, and I drank both the fucking bottles. Oh my god, I got so fucking drunk off 2 bottles of red wine. And that's when I talked the shit, and I'm totally sorry, guys. I was just, I don't know what the fuck, dude. Jealous, arrogant, shitty fucking. I was not nice. Another woman checked in, and all of us were like hanging around, and I don't know. I was just, I guess, jealous or stupid or whatever. I was young. I ended up puking in the fucking bathroom. The next day I woke up and the staff member was like, whoever puked up the red puke in the bathroom, it's your responsibility to clean it. I was like, oh shit, sorry, that's me. I was so hammered, hangover, puking, sick feeling. I had to walk into a small bathroom that had all my puke from the night before. Luckily, it was all tile. Oh my shit. Luckily, it was all tile, so it was easy to clean. Oh my. Having to fucking bend over the toilet to get to the puke. Oh, urine, the dried sick urine and the fucking dried puke from the night before. Oh, red wine. Oh my, that was like, dude. That took some fucking doing. I got it done though. I got it done good and done right, because I really appreciate the hostel life and the hostel people and hosteling, man. But it wasn't easy. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. So got done. Checked out. Drove up to Oregon. Hung out there, stayed on the Hawthorne hostel. Started getting low on the money. So, while they were there, I started looking for work. I didn't hang out with them as much. I barely even saw them most of the days. And I just like hard looked for work. I'm talking like, that's all I did. I'm talking like I woke up and I ate whatever free food people left. I cooked up whatever rice people left, and I'm talking like literally scraped. And I had like $50 left in my bank account. $50, that's it. And the only reason that lasted so long is because I was working at the hostel, cleaning toilets, whatever they wanted to do, fixing plumbing, whatever they wanted to do. I think it was like 2 hours a day. And they gave me the bed for the night. And for food, I just scraped by, and I didn't do nothing else. But the rest of the time, just look for work all day. I paid for the bus just to go into town and to look for work, but that was it. All day looking for work. $50. And I'm like, that's just enough to get me back to Fresno. And fuck, now I'm just going to have to sit there until I get whatever money again. I was on my last, like, fuck it, dude, I'm so done. And I see this guy, actually I think it was a lady. I see this person sitting in a little fucking booth. Literally just sitting there in uniform. It was not the parking attendant.